stop, drop, and sit. And the reason why I call this stop, drop, and sit is because this is designed so that you can take these techniques and the things that I'm teaching here, these little nuggets, and you can just use it throughout your day to actually just stop for just a few moments and bring back that calm and relax the nervous system. This is why we're doing this, so that we can come back to our home base. And the great thing is, you don't need any equipment, right? You can just, all you need is your breath and to be alive, to have a pulse. That's really all you need. You can do it on the subway, on the toilet, um, anywhere, walking. All right, so today we're going to do two exercises and then we're going to do a short sit. All right, so the first exercise is we're going to get a little intimate with our feet. Thich Nhat Hanh passed a couple days ago, and he is really the person who got me interested in walking meditation. He talks about walking meditation a lot. And I just want to read a quote that he said about walking. So he says, "We can train ourselves to walk with reverence. Wherever we walk, whether it's to a railway station or to the supermarket, we are walking on the earth. So we are in a holy sanctuary. If we remember to walk like that, we can be nourished and find solidity with each step. And to walk in this way, we have to notice each step. Each step made in mindfulness can bring us back to the here and now. Go slowly. Mindfulness lights our way. We don't rush. With each breath, we may take just one step. We may have run all our lives, but now we don't have to run anymore. This is the time to stop running. To be grounded in the earth is to feel its solidity with each step and know that we are right where we're supposed to be." So I just love that quote. So let's begin by standing, actually, and then we'll go ahead and sit first. So get on your 2 feet and feel the soles of your feet on the ground. And let there be a slight bend to your knees so you're not locking your knees, okay? So there's a slight bend. And just let your shoulder joints be above your hip joints and your hip joints above your knee joints and your knee joints above your ankle joints, all stacked. And just feel your feet. Really tune in inward and notice the 4 corners of each foot. The big toes, the pinky toes, the inner heel, and the outer heel. Sorry, that's my son using the restroom. So we have the big toe, the pinky toe, the inner heel, and the outer heel, the 4 corners of each foot. So hi, Christina, hi. So we are doing a standing sort of check-in. So you're standing and you're feeling the soles of the feet on the ground, feeling the 4 corners of each foot, and really plant your feet into the ground. And we're going to take 3 sighing breaths. And as we breathe out, I want you to breathe down through your feet into the earth. This has a real grounding and calming effect. So let's breathe through our nose. And as you breathe out, ground through your feet. Send that breath through your feet into the ground. Again, breathing in through your nose. And breathing out, sending that breath down through your feet and letting it even go down to the core of the earth. One more time, breathing in, dropping in the air. And through all 4 corners of your feet, send that breath down, 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 down into the center of the earth, feeling connected to the ground. And notice how you feel. You can do this standing exercise anytime you're standing, right? Waiting in the supermarket, bank teller, whatever. Do we go to bank tellers anymore? But whenever you're standing, you can always tune in to the present moment by getting intimate with your feet. Okay, so now while you're standing, I want you to shift left and right. Just shift your weight to the left and shift your weight to the right, and tune in to how the weight shifts from one side to the other. When does your right foot have about 60%, 70%, 80% of the weight? And when does your left foot have about 60, 70, 80%, 90% of the weight? And just sway back and forth, side to side, noticing the shift. And just notice for a second how this makes you feel, tuning into your own body for this moment. Is there a sense of calm? More grounding, perhaps? Okay. Now let's draw that to a close, come back to the center. Now, if you have a seat somewhere, you could be sitting on a chair or on the ground on a cushion. We just have 3 minutes left. So plant yourself down on a couch, just be comfortable. And let's do a breathing exercise. Last week we did rectangle breath. So if you're curious about that, check out the last video. But today I want to do something that I sort of created. I don't think anyone else, I haven't heard anyone else do this, but I find it very tangible to be tapping on yourself as you breathe. Like instead of counting out loud, you could be tapping on yourself. Now I'm putting my hands on my shoulder, but put your hands on your lap. All right. And as you breathe in with your left hand, breathe in and tap your lap. 2, 3, 4, 5. And as you breathe out and tap with your right hand. So let's try that for a few cycles. All right. So first, let out all of the air out of your body. Close your mouth and breathe in through your nose, tapping with your right hand or your left hand, whichever hand. Breathing in, tapping up to your pinky, and then breathing out, tapping the other hand, the fingertips, until you get to your pinky. Breathing in, alternate the hand, and breathing out, tapping your fingertips. Do you see how this is really tangible? It's something you can feel. Keep going. Good. And in between your inhales and exhales, see if you can do a pause. So as you're tapping your fingers, just pause. And when you're ready to take the next inhale or exhale, you can tap rhythmically with your fingers. So let's just do this for 2 or 3 more cycles. Full, smooth breaths. Tap, tapping all 5 pads of your fingertips. And when you breathe, breathe down to your lower belly. And tapping. Good. Let's do one more cycle. Breathing in, tapping your fingertips onto your lap. And as you breathe out, tapping out your hand. And again, you could do this when you're at work, at your computer. You could just take a break. We need to learn how to stop. This is one of my greatest challenges. I'm kind of a workaholic, my husband likes to call me. So I need to also take my own advice and just learn how to stop. So I've created these exercises so that it could be easier. So you're going to be at your desk, and all you have to do is decide, make the choice to stop and start tapping and breathing. And do that for several cycles and notice how you feel. Okay? All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me. It's past 10 minutes. I hope you join me for the next episode of Stop, Drop, and Sit. So we want to stop during your day, we want to drop into your body, and we want to sit for calm, kindness, and clarity. All right, see you next time.